Howdy here from Southwest Michigan. I just wanted to do a quick video just showing the band scope feature on the 5100 and maybe try to cover some other features of this radio down the line, but just a short video just to explain how this works. And there's a lot of features in the radio. But you never see very many videos that point towards individual features, so I figured, why not kind of start off with this cool feature. I like working simplex quite a bit, so I think it's pretty neat that this feature is in the radio. And if I keep from moving my phone, I'll be all right. Okay, to start it off, I am on the calling frequency 146.520. If you flip through your menu here, you're going to see all these different quick keys and stuff for getting into the menu, different features in the menu. And if you go to F3, you'll see the scope over there on the far right. You hit the scope and head to a single sweep per se. Now sweeping and nothing showed up. What it's doing is starting at 146.520 and it's sweeping up the band. So you're going from 146.520 to 146.710, and then it pretty much loops back around, coming back at 146.330 back up to 146.520. If you get the gist, it's going this way. It's going to go up to 146.710. You'll get into some repeaters over here though, pairs. When it loops back around, it'll start on the low side here at 146.330. So when I'm working simplex during band openings and so forth, and I want to see who's out there, if you go ahead and just tune it down, it's going to do the same thing. Like if you start here at 146.400, it's going to sweep so far up and start over on the low side and come back up. So let's go back to 520. Try to check 550. Sometimes there's people sitting out there on 550, so it's worth checking. Good to right here. There we go. So we can actually do this. After you turn it on, you can actually just hit play again. It'll just sweep it again. If it picks up anything, it's going to show black bars where it picks it up at, and you can tune to it. And the higher the black bar, the stronger the signal. So you can hit the scope again. You can turn the scope off. You can center recall. So if you're stopped somewhere in that bar, you hit center recall, it brings it back. Continuous sweep, it's just going to keep sweeping. Instead of doing one single and come back and stop, it's going to keep sweeping until it shows the signal. You can actually even right there, if we go ahead and hit the stop button, see the black lines. I can actually, wrong side. If we go ahead and over here, I can tune to it, and there's nothing there now, but that's into the repeaters. So it probably was maybe a repeater or something IDing, and it picked it up. There we go. And you could tell, like right about there is where the repeater's at, because they're kind of off there. So it's picking up, either side of that. Definitely can tell where the strong part is, where the repeater's sitting. That's what it does. And the higher the black bar, the actual stronger the signal. Like I said, it works really well. If I go back into scope and hit center recall, like I said, it brings it right back to the center. And then once it sweeps again, it's going to go back through, and it should clear those bars unless there's activity still there. And that's what it, how that works. It makes it very easy for finding those simplex simplex, if I could say it right, simplex signals out there that people might be on. That way you don't necessarily have to tune to the band manually. You can set it up to right in the middle or where you want to be at and start scanning. Like I said, I can go back down here to say 146 360 and hit scan, and then it's going to scan. Nothing was found there. Now if I tune all the way manually forward, it's technically scanning up to 146.550, and it's also, when it comes back around, it's starting as low as 146.170. So pretty neat. And this same feature of this on this radio that I'm showing you actually is it's on the 51 Alpha, the HT as well. So both these radios have that same feature, and the 4100 I believe has the same feature as well for scanning through the band scope, and it works pretty good. I mean, I've used it all the time when there's band openings, and it just helps me find it a little bit quicker. And I don't technically have to be flipping through, flipping through to find them. And when you're done, or if you don't want to leave that on, you can leave it on there if you don't want to. You can just hit scope off, and you're good to go. So that's the band scope. It does a good job. I like using it. It's just one of those features that I never see too much on, so I figured I would throw a quick video out there and kind of give you guys a little look at that, and maybe there's people out there who haven't seen it and go wow, or don't know exactly too much about it. It's a useful feature, especially when you're trying to work simplex, or even just trying to find repeaters that are actually in use and the activity. So pretty cool. Well, thanks for watching.